With growing concerns over the conditions and manner under which Kenyans in quarantine centers live.
We saw like 2 buses coming in carrying people, and these people, some of the people, they had no shoes. They were brought from different police cells.
The government is changing its strategy in the war against coronavirus.
I would also like to appeal to our security personnel and those charged with law enforcement to ensure that we continue to exercise great caution and a high level of understanding when we are engaging with those who are in quarantine facilities.
Making a huge shift from making the centers appear as detention centers for those flouting directives issued by the government.
Since they will have something to report regarding coronavirus, we will oblige them by taking them to Bagathi, where they can report.
To asking Kenyans to accept that the coronavirus is a new reality that they have to live with, one that is more of a health issue and not of a criminal nature.
Contracting coronavirus is not a crime. All of us have a potential risk of contracting the disease.
The government's about turn coming days after an unknown number of people in quarantine at the Kenya Medical Training College headquarters in Nairobi escaped in unclear circumstances.
But what we have done is not to try and criminalize the quarantine process. One, we have tried to improve the conditions in the quarantine facilities. And now with the availability of the test kits, as soon as you arrive within the quarantine facility, is to fast track the process of testing you. For those who test negative, of course, they are quickly released and advised to continue self-quarantine at home.
The video clip which caught the attention of the head of state has been widely shared online, with the president promising stern action against those involved. According to the Public Health Act, a person who is forcefully quarantined does not necessarily have a right to be released from the quarantine, but has a right to demand some sort of adjudicative process to determine whether the quarantine is justified.
We have workers who are coming from outside, and they are working. They are the one cleaning our toilets, cleaning our rooms. They go to Kibra, they take the public matatus. Some of them, they don't have any protective gear. Some of them, they don't use masks. Some of them, you will find them walking around, they don't have gloves, and they're mingling with us.
The Act states that a person can be placed on the place of isolation and detained there until, in the opinion of the medical officer of health, they are free from infection or able to be discharged without danger to the public health.
Quarantine is meant to serve the greater public good in ensuring that we protect our country. We therefore must urge you, fellow Kenyans, to join us in ensuring that we do not stigmatize those who are sent to quarantine facilities and even those who have recovered from this disease.
But even as the government moves to show Kenyans the importance of being quarantined in the interest of public health, questions might be raised regarding treating criminal offences as health issues, with those arrested past curfew hours being taken to quarantine facilities. Munene, Vis-À-Vis TV.